Alright, so round 2, welcome 𝘾𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨. Woo! Some technical difficulties and we've all got them fixed. I hope. I just threatened my equipment to go replace themselves, or I will do it. And think it worked. I hope it does. Just gonna go for a couple of brushes that I really want to test out and see what it does. So I am looking forward to this sesh because we're gonna go tackle a cute kobold. Yes, I'm so hyped for it. Indeed, thank you 𝘾𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨 and 𝘾𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨. Round 2, draw. Fantastic. Alright, from my understanding, just from the top of my head, I know how kobolds look like. So just gonna go and do a quick little draft over here of one's little cute face. I have a nose. I have 2 horns. Bit of a scaly thingy. I always look a little bit naughty and grumpy. Something like it. I have red skin. It's like typical standard stuff. And I have a little bit of a dog kind of shaped face because of the nose. So I'm going to get some references for this as well, so we can stare at what is and what I'll make of it. The official Dungeon Dragon art, of course. We have some lovely art pieces as well. There we go, first search. Let's paste this one right over here in our corner. It doesn't look too cute. Well, from my point of view, I think it looks adorable. But I'm gonna try and see if we can make that like a little bit more cutesy. It's the kind of brush that I want right now. Whoop, found it. So we have so many lizards to choose from, and I want them to have bigger eyes. Maybe a bigger snout, maybe a tooth right or so. Just gonna go make a silhouette right over here. A little bit of a chin, a bit of a bigger neck. Maybe the snout is a little shorter to the body. I'm just gonna try and do the portrait thingy first and then work my way out of this situation. So as for the color of the kobold, I know we have red. Red is distinctive for these little ones. But it's a homebrew campaign, I can do whatever I want. And that's the fun of it. Let's see what this does. I might want to go for something more green. So I am trying to make it more like recognizable as a kobold. I want it to be adorable. It's like the awe effect when you see it. Just gonna make a layer save right over here. If I regret anything I do, I can always go and check in back. Different shades of green. Like, I want this pupper to kind of look like a baby croco, like an alligator. With some puffy cheeks. And do I want yellow eyes? Can always change the eye color later on. As for JC me rolling, welcome. As for 𝘾𝙤𝙪𝙣𝙩𝙨, you saw a teapot that was a little chubby crocodile and it looked strangely cute for a reptile. That's nice. That's awesome. I do have to admit one thing, I'm terribly bad at drawing cute stuff. My stuff is like the Grimoire, the Grim stuff, my evil corner. Because I have a different taste in the general taste of what is cute and what is not. Because I think baby alligators and crocodiles look cute. I'm just trying to get this more to the general direction of what people think is cute. Bloop. Might want to go for a shorter and stubby snout. So let me read the chat a little bit. So for JC, that's why you were confused and a cute kobold and in the same sentence, but you're still here for it. I'm gonna do my best. I've seen some very cute kobold designs online. Yeah, it's indeed very difficult to get a very cutesy look for when you have these very cold-blooded reptile-like eyes, but I'd say that really depends on the art style that you are going for, and I would say round things up. If you really want to go for cute things, try to round things up. Right, I'm over here rounding things up like little horns, little thingies, puffy little cheeks. To make this little bugger cute, or at least attempting to do that. I mean, it's a challenge for sure. I think I'm gonna blend in some wee bit of orange type of glow. Should have done that up top, but that's okay. Just some sparkles over here. And I overall got to think about the design that we got going. So I want to give this kobold a resting baby face. It's like, he's old enough, it's just that he looks so cute. Old enough to go adventuring, I'd say. Already have a bit of a name for the fella, and I might spoil that at the end of this stream, or at least when I'm done. Whoop. Those big flashy cheeks. It's starting to look like something. It still doesn't look quite right. So I'm just gonna do it in a layer safe and figure some stuff out. Yes, a new product. A resting baby face. Indeed, it's like adorable pupper. Like puppy. Bloop. Just want to get a bit of a full body done to get more of an idea of what this little one is about. Like maybe a big tail that is perhaps a little bit too big for him, so we give more cutesy factors by giving these abnormal. It's like an alligator walking upright and has a bit of a belly. Really gotta admit, I am so bad at drawing the cutesy stuff. I just have the general idea of where to go with this, but as for the Lion of Umra, so you kick open the door and you're blasting rock music. Oh yeah, winning, son. Yes, we're winning, definitely. As for some more chat updates, posting kobolds for JC. You love it. Thank you. Managed to make a cute kobold. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're just gonna cutify the whole way out of this design. Just big eyes, a tiny snout, and I just gotta figure out a very adorable pose, as in, what would this kobold be doing? Like the day-to-day things, like what does it do? Chubby little fingers. Is it gonna wear something? Will it be wearing a scarf? Like all sorts of things to just hide the fact that it is a menacing kobold. I don't think anyone could hate this guy. And that's what I'm going for. That's what I need right now. I need something utterly adorable. As for the purpose and the goal of this character, I already have that set. I just need some good art to go with it, to go with his entire theme. What he does, why he is. So as for the line, I'm just gonna cut your name a little short because it's very long. According to you, it has the Mom, I had a nightmare energy. Good, thank you. I love that vibe. Because that's what I need for the entire introduction of this lovely little kobold. Oh, he's gonna so have this nightmare going for him when he enters the campaign. I can't spoil too much about what he's gonna do and what he's up to, but we can enjoy his character design and the creation thereof. And next Thursday, when I'm done with this little fella, so that is soon, couple of days. Then we'll be able to see this guy in action. And I still have to practice the voice that I have in mind for this. This little booger. So we're gonna go and move away from that Mama Had a Nightmare toward the happy jolly version that it's going to be a very bubbly character. I can't decide on a very short snout, like something that is like really short. You have these cheeks right over here. It's like, it looks horrible. It's like a smiling troll. I'm gonna get rid of that. No. So yeah, going back to it, the chat, it reminds you a lot of where is my water? I have no clue about that reference, but it sounds amazing. It has a lost at the grocery shop energy. And that would be the Albert Heijn. It's a Dutch store for your convenience. I have a little background about it. You get lost in that store. It's built to get lost, like IKEA. You just get lost and you never come out again. Like, where's the stuff? I need this and I have my recipe to follow, but I can't find my potatoes. I always switch things up once in a while to get you confused. I think double-sided would be hilarious. Like a row of things. Really going for the croco look. Or chubby horns. I'm just gonna quickly see how that looks like. Wrong brush. Let's move from here. Because I do want the Kobold vibe. Here. So by rounding everything up, we should be having a cuter attempt at what appears to be a kobold. Bigger eyes. You see that they're wearing something like a loincloth. And our character is not some Donald Duck figure, even though he does look like it. Might want to add something. Pants. Just to make it a little more clunky, having a belt or rope bells. Yeah. Gonna dress him up a little bit. So as for Lost Fire Dragon, can kobolds have beards like bearded dragons? I'd say yes. If we zoom in over here, This dude has a beard. Or at least a goatee. Looks ferocious. Now onto our short stubby version thereof that I still have to figure some stuff out for. I'm gonna leave the pants where it is and make another layer save. I'm gonna do some quick coloring and then hope to paint everything. Could still make them red as well. That's a thing. Just keep the original colors and go for this wacko design. It's like your friendly neighborhood kobold who's probably gotten way too many snacks. Just quickly grabbing some of the colors that we have. And of course, I gotta give this fella a nose, because kobolds have a animal, yeah, dog-like mammalian nose, so... I do want to keep that in, I do want to keep it more kobold-esque. But I'm not too sure about this, because, yeah, it's still homebrew, I can do whatever I want in a way. I want to make a crocodile version of a kobold, that is totally a thing. I'm just gonna see how it looks like. I mean, kobolds are kobolds. And if they have a red body, that would mean a blue scarf. If they were having a green body, that would mean a orange scarf. Because, you know, contrasting colors. So let me read the chat a little bit. Nothing new in there, so all good. Now this is starting to look like something. It has too big a head for its body. It looks a little chubby, and that makes it all the more adorable. So, what is the thing you get the most inspiration from? That's a very good question, Lost Fire Dragon. I guess it's nature and being outside and holding all sorts of animals and cuddling them. It's like my hobby, pastime hobby, cuddling animals. And staring at plants and trees. It's like being a total creep. It's like, oh, sad woman again, staring at us. And there's nothing those plants can do about it. My motivation is another thing. I would say that goes hand in hand with my inspiration. Motivation I got from other artists. It's like they're being busy, they're drawing. Doesn't matter what they're drawing. Even stick figures, like they're being busy and they have their projects going on, and that really inspires me to go pick up my brush and pencils and do something. So yeah, for this kobold, I want the whole mom pick me up, I'm kind of scared situation going on for him. I think we can manage. Starting to look adorable. So we got some colors that we totally stole from the original. Some of these smiley lines. I need something lighter. There we go. Up, up, up. Hell yes. And then there's a chance that may actually happen in our campaign. I mean, we have a Goliath in the party. Absolutely fabulous. The Goliath also last session broke the one rule you shouldn't break when it comes down to dwarves. You do not pick up a dwarf. It was such a nice display. I love that. If I had Photoshop, I'd be molding that face right now. But now I just have to flip the layer and play a little game. There we go, save this moment. I want his head to be flatter. Like, I still want those chubby horns. For good reason. And this is kind of art style that I'm trying to go and use for every character, so there are some characters that I have to redo. But time is such a big thing. Gonna make a little dent in his head as if his mom dropped him as a baby. Just gonna see how this looks. I may not keep it though. Just to play into the doofus factor a little more. Poor little thing. Yeah, that's looking messed up. Let's not do the eye part right over there. You saw a dude with too many antlers, but you couldn't remember where it's from. Lost Fire Dragon. There's multiple animes and multiple shows who showcase a deer with multiple antlers. It's a lot. It's that not narrowing down any specific list, not in my head. So I have no clue, buddy. Another I'm just gonna give him chubby, short, little, rounded-ish-esque nails, because we can't have him wander around with these very dangerous daggers on his hands. I mean, that would really lose the cutie factor. Yeah, getting his nail done. Nails down. Yes, indeed. Exactly. And 2 days later on. I think it's good enough for now. So I'm gonna give our little dude definitely some crocodile, alligator vibes. I can still recognize the Kobold in there, definitely because of the color scheme that is exact same. And I'm gonna go try a different color scheme. I think I want to go for green. Purple. Blue. A blue Kobold. You know, Kobold is kind of a blue color. But I do want some contrast with the party. They already have a lot of blue people. More of a brown kobold. I don't think it is bad. Maybe a little more green. There, a red scarf and a green little bot. Merge. Gonna turn off our reference kobold and compare these two color schemes that I have. Gonna scale them a little bit. Boop. We got two of them. So as for the chat, Lost Fire Dragon, there will be a D&D talk with Redone. I am sorry, I'm not following that one. Oh, you mean Red One Art? I think that's what you mean with TTRPG. Yeah, our Deep Dungeons and Dragons tabletop roleplay game talk, art talks. Yeah, Red One Art is currently having holidays. And I am really busy with this project. I really want to get all of the things done for it. So we may be in a bit of a delay for February. Maybe we start and pick it up at March again. So who knows? Merge those two. So I've got option A, option B. I'm gonna think about this for a bit. I think I'm gonna go and run with option A. But I do want to tinker a little bit more with the coloring of A. So I'm just gonna go make another save. Move it up here. It's like, this is a very nice red. But I just want it a little tweaked. And perhaps have some paint on it. And a little more brownish. Kinda gotta give him a little bit of a shoulder so he can pick things up instead of just, you know, have sausage arms. He has to use them somehow, so. Nope. I think I just lost my brush. It was one of the sample ones. Nope. Almost. I think it was this one. Yep. Then I should number or at least rename those brushes. Yeah, I figured. As for Bioma, it's indeed like actually Kobold, though again it is homebrew, so I can make a Kobold green, I can make it purple. I still tell people it's a Kobold and sell it as a Kobold. So yeah, I do like the reference a little bit. I will debate about the color scheme after the stream as well. It's like this is gonna stick with me for a bit. One for the book. But one thing is for sure, I want people to think, oh, adorable, I want to pick it up. It's exactly the kind of thing I want to go for with this Kobold. Like, you just won't look at it like, oh. Gotta figure out that hand over here. Bloop, bloop. As for permafrost, hi there. Hello, greetings. I'm doing good. How are you doing? So today's challenge is a adorable kobold, and I'm struggling with the hand right over here. I want to grab onto something darker. I'll get to that later. You're thinking about making up different cursed items. Ooh, that sounds good. I always like cursed items. A cursed lantern. Ooh, that sounds nice. But just a heads up, you guys, I'm just gonna stream for about 15-ish more minutes, and then I'm gonna see if I can rate one of my friends. They happen to be online. Now we all know that kobolds are usually fairly fast. This one, nah. It's not gonna be a big walker. It's gonna be baby steps. Just trying to imagine how he probably stole someone's pants and tries them on. And that's not gonna work out much. I mean, he has a tail. As for chat, I'm just kind of catch up a little bit and read. So as for Baima, you would love to see the little guys run. Yeah. That is something I can only imagine to be floppy and falling down on his nose quite often. As for permafrost, it can be used as for your cursed lantern ID. So according to you, it can be used like a normal lantern, but can also be used during long rests as a night light to lower the requirement for a long rest by 2 to 3 hours. And the user is required to have eaten before sleep and is only applicable to spellcasters. So the downside for it is that the user must roll a die as an intelligence save. Upon fail, the user will be in a state of fear and temporarily lose a spell slot. That is nice. That is not a heavy consequence. I like it. That's very, very well thought of. It's amazing. This side of the pants would still be alright. I think he... So as for permafrost, as an early game curse item, it can seem pretty restrictive, but during later games it can be pretty potent, which is why the item is better shown early in the game as a barren grounds for how curses can have negative effects to them without being highly over the top unusable. I have some of the personally high risk, high rewards type of curses, like you get a super effective high reward out of it, but you risk losing either a soul, your soul, or digits, anything can go. So high risk, high reward, those are more of the brutal ones that I have. I have the more milder versions. So I do think this is genius and a good way to teach them how to cope and deal with cursed items and make use of them, because a cursed item does not necessarily mean that they're not usable. Loop. I would say this is a piece of rope right over here, because he stole someone's pants and is wearing someone else's pants, and he had probably had to roll up yeah. Oh man. Gonna pretend that he's been rolling up some stuff over here. Things may have ripped a little. It could also be adorable that he tied it around his tail. That could be a thing. Let me try that. So we have a normal pants situation that looks normal up until the point where we have the tail. Say over here, the pants are really big. It's not his size at all, but that's okay. He makes it work. We have another piece of rope going right over here. So I'm just gonna go read chat a little bit as well. I think that is. I'm just gonna turn on this. I think that's more funny, like explosion, pants explosion. Anywho, for the chat, let me see. So as for permafrost, it fits your character design, who is an ice elemental kitsune sorcerer cryomancer that comes from another reality where advances in knowledge and arcane as well as mechanical engineering is their specialty. So they make do with lower grade mechanics as they believe that anything high tech from his world could cause negative effects on other realities. So in short, as for permafrost, your character can be inventive while being a magic user and based on habits from this other reality. And as for permafrost again, the kobold reminds you of Banjo-Kazooie for some reason. Oh, that could be a thing. Let me grab the reference so we can all compare this, because I have not a picture in my head right now. I don't think I Banjo-Kazooie. Oof. Banjo. This fella. That's been a while. I'm gonna copy this and paste it in chat. Or at least not paste it in chat, but find it on our channel. Yeah. So as the yellow trousers, and because Banjo has a blue backpack and our character has a blue scarf. Those are complementary colors that have a lot of contrast. The only thing that our character is missing is blue eyes and a bird on his back. That is wacky. Let's say he stole the pants from Banjo-Kazooie. Why not? Little pants stealer. Yes, the scales are a little bit reddish though. It's like reddish brown. I do get your point. It's hilarious. Now let me get rid of this reference. I don't want to be influenced too much by this, because I really want to do my own thing. Okay, this is a no-go for the pants department, and I think that the explosion pants explosion is wackier and better. All right. So here we have our Kobold reference, and the attempt to make an adorable version of a Kobold. I'm still indifferent about the color scheme. I mean, you can still make it orange or purple. Anything goes. Oh yeah, it has to be and resemble a cute Kobold, and that's the whole story about it. Just one more little thing. I'm gonna grab a dark color. Put that dots on the mark. There we have it. As for the music that you can hear in the background, it is from Game Chops, and I love it. They allow you to stream with it and whatnot else. So for as long as you don't resell, of course, resell their music, and yeah, I'll be sure to give them some credits when I'm uploading this to YouTube. Love them. As for the stream, it has come to an end. It's time to say goodbye. And until we meet again! and go find one of my pals whom we can raid. I see that Near to Doom is online and playing Lethal Company, so who's up for that? Let's go!